Good morning. I know I said I wasn't going to have a live stream, but here I am, looking all bright eyed, bushy tailed, and everything else. I'm back from breakfast. I was surprised this morning. I'm sitting there laying in my chair about 5:30. I get this text message, "You awake?" I said, "Yes." And nothing else. So about 10 minutes later, I said, "Why, are you awake?" He said, "Yes." He said, "Do you want to go for breakfast?" I said, "Well, yes." He said, "Country skillet?" I said, 10 minutes. He said, "Yeah." So my son took me for breakfast, and I thought that was great. I had a country omelet with sausage gravy on it and whole wheat toast, hash browns. I feel kind of guilty because I only ate about a third of it, if that. Good morning, Kevin. I brought the rest of it home. So but it was just having the time with him. It was enjoyable. No. So I got back here, fed the cat because she was looking at me like, "Hey, you left for breakfast? Where's mine?" So I fed her. She's happy because I give her some catnip. Oh yeah, she's a cat junkie. No, she's out there eating her catnip and her treats and her cat food. Next thing you know, she'll be leaning back in her recliner, Snoop Dogging it. Like, "Hey man." He called you for 3 minutes and 12 seconds the other day? Or 3 hours and 12 minutes? So, anything new with anybody? You had to reboot. Was it 3 hours and 12 minutes or 3 hours or 3 minutes and 12 seconds? One hundred 92 seconds. That's what I figured. Hello, Dad. Start the clock. Can't even trace a call in that short of time. Yeah. Daughter called me last night. Wish she'd have called me 5 months ago. But no, she called me last night. 24th. Yeah, well, at least she got the birthday call. She said, Dad, I just had my septic tank pumped. I said, yeah. Well, now it's gurgling and it's full again. I said, your leach bed is plugged. Well, how can that be? I said, it's probably right there at the septic tank itself. It's probably got something clogged right there. Where it had been sitting for so long, it's probably clogged right there at the pipe right there at the leach bed, at the tank. So she's calling the sewer guy again, have him come pump it back out and see what he can see or see what he can find out. That's the only thing I can think of is it's plugged right there at the tank itself. I guess her old man will have to get on a rain suit after they pump it, climb down there with a snake and start snaking out the drain field. Hmm. That's the only thing I can figure. Anybody got any other suggestions? As I wish she'd have called me and wanted me to talk to me about this before she bought the place, because I'd have had her put a bunch of stipulations in there about the place. But you can only do so much. I got a belly full. Only me and me, you, and Junkyard talking. There's 9 of us in here. Excellent. Yep. Morning, Tim. Junkyard. Bill and Outhouse. Well, I'd have told her if she'd have asked me for my advice, I'd have told her to get a home warranty with this thing to include everything. A year warranty. This guy had dressers put up against the walls and everything else, and when he moved out, there was great big holes in the walls and everything. Bunch of BS. How you doing, Christy? I did go for breakfast, Moose. I'm doing okay. I had a southern omelet with sausage gravy on it, hash browns, and whole wheat toast, blackberry jelly. Ate about a third of it and brought the rest of it home. I know you know where we stand. That's right. Believe me, I wasn't this first on the list to go to breakfast. One of his coworkers, he asked one of his coworkers if they wanted to go to breakfast, and he said no, he had to work over. So he still wanted to go to breakfast. So he thought, well, who else is up? And he called me or texted me. He said, what was you doing? I said, sleeping. He said, well, why did you write yes when you texted me back? Because I was awake. I said, no, I got up at 4 o'clock to go to the bathroom, couldn't go back to bed. So. It was good. Seen a bunch of people I hadn't seen in years. Morning, Dale. Yeah. Put the link in there. No appetite? Mr. Mott, good morning. Nice to see you. No appetite. Go run around the pond about 20 times. He'll have an appetite then. Huh. I'll have to watch that later. There you go. Yeah, that's right. Just want to look good for Tim. You're obese. That's right. That's right. Probably is there, junkyard. Did you buy one of them raffle tickets for that Mustang there they're having up there in Sterling Heights or whatever it is there, Mr. Mock? I know it. So you're a bird watcher? There you go. Yeah, we can get a monkey to drive that truck. Yeah, but try to get him to fill out the paperwork. That's the only reason why you got people doing it. Huh. Well, Maple City, that's not my problem, and that's your problem and his problem. So don't bring your problems to me. I don't care. So as far as I'm concerned, Maple City, go screw yourself. Noah cut wood on it. Yeah, because it never showed. It never showed up. Only I could see it. Yeah, Google wouldn't let it come through. Only I could see it. So I have no idea who this person is. I don't care. They got a beef with my son, and they're going to try to bring it out here on my form. So, you going to stay home? Good morning, Perkirek. I'm doing okay. And you? Been a while since you've been here. No fun watching the grass grow? Never question where I'm at. That's right. How you been, Rick? Hopefully today I hear from the doctor when they're going to do the surgery on my kidneys. Be nice. Little town outside Lansing? What town is that? St. John's? Williamstown. Okay. What are you doing up there? Oh, okay. That's cool. And there's not, I don't know exactly where that is to Lansing. Is that north of Lansing or south of Lansing? East or west? Lansing's like 105 miles from here. Okay, Lock Community. Okay. Well, that's cool. In all actuality, Michigan's a beautiful state. It just depends on where you're at. No, we got beautiful scenery and everything. It's even during the fall is really beautiful. The fall colors and stuff. Just when you get out and you get out in the country, that's where it's beautiful. In the cities and stuff, that's not. But out in the country, it's really beautiful. Hmm. Yeah, that's what I heard too, but I don't think so. If I ever get out of this city, I ain't never moving back to another one. Yeah, oh yeah. We're the land of plenty up here. See, Iowa's got cornfields. Yeah, they do, but Michigan's got cornfields to beat the band. Michigan's actually one of the biggest exporters of potatoes too. Potatoes, corn, cherries, and apples. Yeah, and weed now, yeah. Pennsylvania, where the men are men, the sheep are nervous. Corn and soybeans. You know, years ago when you was in school and you used to have them hot, hamburgers, you used to call them Jiffy burgers or whatever. They weren't hamburgers. They were soybean protein burgers. That's all they were. So you were getting an imposter burger way back when you was a kid in high school or in school. Yep, with the fake grill stripes, right? But the thing that made them halfway decent to eat is because they had them sitting in a pan with beef broth, so they had some kind of flavor. Now, 2 weeks ago, I bought 25 pounds of already cooked ground hamburgers. They're called beef crumbles. And they come in 5-pound bags. Yeah, that's why they tasted so good. It's because they were in a pan of beef broth. So yeah, it had the beef flavor. Yep. Ate hoagies instead. We didn't have a choice. You either got the Jiffy burger or you got the Jiffy burger. But anyways, I bought 25 pounds of that ground beef crumbles. And last night, I brought in a bag and I poured about 2.5 pounds into a pan. I put about 4 cups of boiling water in with it and 2 packages of taco seasoning. And I stirred it all up and I let it cook and simmer and boil down to where all the water was gone, and I kept stirring it and everything else. And we had tacos last night. Now, my granddaughter Gretchen, she come walking in the house and she said, "Wow, what smells good in here?" Kathy come in and she said, "Man, that smells good." I didn't think it would turn out that great, but it did. Because I tasted the beef by itself. I warmed some up in the microwave, and all it tasted like was bland hamburger. But when you cooked it with its own broth and let it simmer like that, it took on an entirely different flavor, and it was really good. Huh. Yeah, parts from the school pizza, yeah. Yeah. He burnt the holy chicken. He burnt the hell out of it. Yeah, that's what Kathy said. Yeah. I used to love the chicken a la king. I loved it. I don't never had any of that. Yeah, he turned the stove up too high. He sure did. That's what Kat said. Burnt the shit out of that chicken. I know. It's gender neutral chicken gravy. That's right. But I love it. Yeah. I'm actually thinking about considering serving that on the cart one day at an auction or whatever, because I can buy the chicken a la king in a can. And the biscuits, I can, I already get, I can get the biscuits. Adrian, yo, Adrian. If you come up 223, you went right by it, but you probably did come up 223 because 223 leads to 127, which takes you right up to uh, Lansing. Did you come up 75 south or north up to 475, then 20 or 23 or 223, then that way? Yep. I'd have been if you got on 223 off in 23, I'd have been the second town with traffic lights in it. So the first town would have been Blissfield. Then you'd have had a small little bird called Palmyra, and then it would have been Adrian. Yeah, there's a lot of little towns there. You're right. Just a minute, I'm going to shut the mic off and the camera off. I'll be right back. I'm back. Thank you.
Um, he is.
Yep. So,
How'd you rate? Was that your Father's Day or both?
hell, I don't know. I mean, I was the second choice because Trevor had to work.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Yeah. Um, Robert. I'm not gonna block you. Kathy might, but I'm not gonna block you. Yeah, Kathy ain't seen you yet. That's right. Morning, Dan. That's right. What did he do, Grizz? Oh, he called you Big Steve. Oh, shit. I could see where that would hurt. Thou shalt be shunned. Anyways, it was a good breakfast this morning with my son. I enjoyed the time. Now you're going to have to build a bigger front porch. You just got all that um, uh, that glider set in that chair and stuff. Have to build a wrap around. Huh. Well, what you could do is inscribe Iron Dog 63 in the back of it or whatever, and then burn it. A Big B coffee. We got Big B all over around here. Now, how long are you going to be up here? Well, if you leave Saturday and you're coming down 127, you're going to see a sign that says Addison. There's a festival going on in Addison. Starts at like 9 o'clock in the morning. It's going to be going on till like 8 o'clock at night. I'll be there slinging sausages, hot dogs. Stop there. Well, I don't know because I ain't never tasted that before, Junkyard, but I've tasted some coffee that was really, really bad. You'll see right where the 127 and the 223 come together. Right there's a curve. It'll see a 223 and then 127. Instead of, staying on 223, just go straight, follow the sign to Addison, which is another 6 miles south. Come to the festival, go to the festival for a few minutes, and then come back and go to 223. We'll be there Saturday. We're selling quarter pound all beef hot dogs and shaved beef with liquid cheese. Sailboat's up for auction tonight. There you go. It's Ah. Well, I don't know what the hell they call it. You went with instant? Yeah. Throw some water in a cup, put it in the microwave, and heat it up till it gets hot. Liquid gold. That's right. All right. You have yourself a great day, Kevin. Love you. Oh, yeah. Country Skillet. 223 and 52. I don't know if you guys know it, but or Danny, Jonathan's Country Kitchen. Jonathan's kid, uh, he was running the restaurant, was killed about 3 weeks ago in a traffic accident. Now, Fiesta Restaurant, I guess, has bought the Jonathan's or has bought the they bought the restaurant now. From what I understood. Oh, you're right. Yeah, that fried chicken was deader than hell last night, evidently. Yeah, it was crucified. Fiesta Restaurant, I guess, bought it. I don't know if they're going to plan on making it a Mexican restaurant or just keeping it the kind of restaurant it is right now. You more than cremated that chicken, from what I understand. Yeah. I guess Picker he cooked it so hard last night and so hot and so bad that even the bone marrow on the inside of the bones was cooked. All right, everybody. It's 8:30. I'm going to get out of here. Your hour of power's up. So y'all have a blessed day, and we'll see you tonight at 8 o'clock. Have a good one, everybody. Good job, Kathy. Short chain. I know, but I'll make it up to you tonight. I'll give you an hour and 1 minute.